Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you very much for joining me for another video. So today we're going to be making another card and a matching gift box where it's going to be an envelope today. So I'm going to class it as a gift box because we're going to be putting treats in there and we're going to be making that today. So let's go through with everything that I have down here. So this is a free downloadable again from Craft World, and I will leave the link for that down below. It's from Die Cutting Essentials 98 and it comes with papers and toppers. So this is just a very small selection here. I've printed off two here and I'm sticking with my theme here. I think I have a thing for craft at the moment, craft paper, so we're sticking with that. So we'll start off by making the card first and then we'll be moving on to making the treat envelope. I'm going to be using the small envelope die set. However, if you want to make your own envelope, you can do by using one of the boards, or any other envelope die will work. Actually, I think I'll leave a selection of different types down below so you can have your complete choice there on how you're going to make your envelope. Okay, so let's go straight into making the card. I like to make mine A6. Grab my trimmer, so I have myself an A4 piece of cardstock here, and I'm going to trim that down to 4 1/8. And then I'm going to manually fold this in half to make a top opening card, and then I'm going to use my bone folder as well just to get a really crisp score line there that pushes everything down, gets rid of any creases that may have occurred when you're doing a manual fold. And then I can, let's just do this now so then I have a nice card backed up for later. I don't have any samples today to show you of what we're making because I'm going to be making this as we go along. Right, so let's get cutting. So this is going to be a very simple card here. If you feel the pressure to make an absolutely beautiful card with your mixed media and your inks, and it just gives you the heebie-jeebies in getting started, just start with some papers and some toppers and you'll end up with a beautiful card. All of the hard work here has been thought out, it's been done. So just cut your papers, trim out your bits, and then pop them on a card, and there you have your card. It's ready to go. Okay, so let's get this trimmed down. So all the measurements for all of the projects I'm doing today will be listed on my website on a cutting and scoring guide. That the link down below will take you straight there. So I'm going to cut this to 5 1/2 by 3 7/8. And if you want to do a tiny little skinny border, you can pop this onto say another piece of cardstock just like that. I'll show you on this one. You can just pop that on there and then just trim it round. Don't bother measuring, you can easily do that by eye, but I'm going to keep it very simple today. So I'm going to grab some foam pads. Actually, I'm going to cut these up just to make the most of these because these are quite large. Birds are having a wonderful time singing today. Just what I like to hear. Luckily, we haven't come to the really hot season yet, where I cease to function as a human being. Don't know if anyone else has that problem with extreme heat, because I certainly do. Okay, so let's pop this on here. Make sure you don't put it on upside down. There we go. I think this craft cardstock goes really well with this pattern paper. It really does. Okay, so let's choose our topper. Some of these are going to be quite big, but they are going to go off the side. So I'm going to put in your special day, and I'm going to do exactly what I did last week on the last video. Quickly show you. I'm going to trim it out and then pop it onto some craft cardstock again and then trim that out. Okay, so that's all cut out. That's going to pop there, and I am going to steal the trick from the last video with using the twine going underneath here. This is one of my favourite tricks on adding the twine around it, so we're going to stick with that theme because it goes so well. Another thing you can do is you can just loop it around the inside here and have it at the top. Actually, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that might be something different compared to last week. So let's tie that in a nice little bow, hopefully a better bow than last time. Okay, I've got my bow on the top there, and I'm just going to pop this just here again with these foam pads. I'm going to trot this down a little bit. There we go, and let's pop this on, and there we have our beautiful card that is now ready to go. You might pop in a little mat here, make it a little sturdier if you feel it's a bit thin, so that will really sturdy that up if you pop some mats inside as well. Right, let's move over to the gift pouch. So I've printed this off. I will leave the paper that I use with my printer. I use an Eco Tank, which I love. And I'll link down below the paper. The model that I use for the printer is not available anymore, and I don't know, I haven't tested or used any of the newer ones, so I don't really want to kind of recommend any until I've actually used them myself. So this is the small envelope die set. In this set you get the main die, which we'll be using today. You get other dies here. I'll leave some photos here of what this makes, and there's so many different things that you can do with this. You can use it for RSVP, you can use it for a notelet card, and you get this lovely stitched mat just here, and you get the a place marker here as well, so you can write names down, and you also get some flowers and leaves as well. But today we're just going to be using this, and this one should fit through a standard size Big Shot. Again, you can use a die, you can use an ordinary envelope and just mat it. It might be a bit troublesome over the triangular areas, or again you can use a punch board just like this, just to make your envelope. Okay, so this has done all the score lines for you, and all we do is just fold everything down. Okay, so this is really easy to put together. You just pop this on just like so. Bit of glue here. And then we close that up. And now this has space now for a few little sweet treats to pop inside. Now you can easily pop in some little chocolate bars and fold that closed, or you can pop in some, these might be a bit fat actually, pop in like 2 of those. Again, if you are using the envelope punch board, you can make your envelope as big as you want. So let's pop in our treat. There we go, and then we're going to close that, and then we are going to tie that closed with a ribbon. I have this lovely green ribbon here. I wish I had a blue one just that matches that colour. I also have some organza. Thinking white organza will look lovely as well. Okay, so there is today's project. So we have this beautiful A6 card. Again, you can make this A5 or any size you want to. These are really good size toppers as well. This one is quite big. That will look really good on something A5. And here is our cute little envelope pouch here with a treat in, or you can pop some money in there. This is going to be an absolutely perfect little gift set, and because it's coordinated, they go together, and the recipient is going to know that they go together and that they're from the same person as well. And if you have other presents that you want to wrap up as well, you can just print off some more of these and wrap your gifts up with those papers as well. Okay, so in my next video I've decided I have a piece of paper left off, so I'm going to be showing you how to make an envelope and a few other projects with the envelope punch board in my next project video. So thank you very much for joining me today. Everything that I've used is listed down below. The cutting and scoring guide is on my website. Again, the link for that is down below, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.